Alright, welcome back everyone to Ark Survival Ascended. So I put this back out because I'm going to make the meat spoiler. I put that rack down and we had more meat still than those two racks. So I think I'll just spoil everything past that point. So I need 5 cementing paste and 10 metal ingots. Okay. That's the tree taps up. I need the... nope. Need 5 cementing paste and 10 metal ingots. Oh, give me my dino back. And we can make one of those. Just put this like... You know what? We can put it like right here. Just put this off in here. We can put in like 300 at a time. So just wait for that to do that. Let me go ahead and pick this back up because I no longer need it. Why was there stone? Up. Oh. Here. That up. I've done some inventory management to get this thing down some. Threw away like their primitive set and things like that. Just hold Control T and it does this. This is what I was trying to do a couple episodes ago. I forgot this was one of these things only type things. Get a drink of water and throw in my deal and bring down another one. Is this done? Yep, that's done. What that was is I was scrapping the tech metal, the scrap tech metal. I was melting it down. That's why I got all that. Control T. Yeah. Just take it in 2 seconds here. Oh, 893 spoiled meat. If we put this in here, it should deposit it up into the thing. Yep. All right. Consumables, drugs, make that. All of that. All right, we actually need to go back up here because I need to get the castrites saddle. So what were we missing? We're missing fiber now. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. And castrite saddle is ready. Do this, that. One castrite saddle, please. Let me go put up my nose here. Grab out my castrites. There. follow me around, making sure. And saddle. Gotta make sure I get down all the way. Trying to cut the corners too big. I'm not sure if I should call them red tail, blue paws, blue red, red blue, red versus blue. I'm not sure. It's a female. Let's see. Let's get your stamina up to 1500, and then everything else into weight until we get to 1000 weight, and then we'll start getting the melee damage up. Higher the melee damage, the more you harvest. I have no idea why those glitches are happening, but they only happen on the center as far as I've seen. Now, if I really wanted to ramp this up, I just go get a mammoth. I do have that mammoth ascended blueprint, but I don't think I would even be able to make that. I would just have to make a regular one. And it's not like I'm going to be riding the mammoth out into battle, so I wouldn't need the ascendant one anyway. It's just a status thing, really, for something like that. So how are we doing? We have over 3,000 wood. Let's see about getting a stack if we can. Also, castrites, as beavers, do swim really well in water as well. But they're not very tanky, so be very careful. I don't know what's off on the coast here for me, so I don't want to try and use them. Oh, it is broken. It's just not disappearing for some reason. We're getting out of stamina, so I'm just going to sit here for a second. Let's level them up. More weight up to 1,000. And you do get thatch, but the thatch is really incidental on the castrites. If you want thatch, you really need to go get a mammoth, because they have different attacks for different gatherings. You could also use a Therizinosaur for this as well. It takes it a while to reach the level of a beaver. You have to level it up pretty high. But it does have its special leveling system, which means it would eventually outclass a beaver. It just takes it a while to get there. And also, you would be only using the Therizinosaur for wood gathering or thatch gathering, whichever you do decide. You wouldn't be really good at getting other things, so you would need to go get another Therizinosaur. I think you would need 3 Therizinosaurs to cover everything. To cover its different leveling paths. I think you would need 3. I mean, I think there's more, but I think you would need 3 for the majority of things you would want to use them for. More if you want to do like what I did on the Raptors last episode, harvest hide and hide, pelt, and all things like that. You would want to get more. But I would seriously, if you're going to go to that far, I would just go ahead and go get a saber-tooth, dire wolf. I can't remember which one does which, but one does the hide more, the other does the meat more. So also you are going to get a bunch of berries. Berries on this really just clog up your inventory. It doesn't do a lot of berries. It doesn't do berries like the even as good as the Triceratops does. Stegosaurus is of course the best at um, a lot of different things really. Can do them as wood and thatch, but you mainly use them for gathering berries. But you can also use them as a secondary wood and thatch. They have like different stances, I guess you could say, that makes them gather things differently depending on which stance you have them in. One's the best for berries, one's the best for other things. Uh, One's combat, if I'm not mistaken. One's the best for combat. So if you have to fight something, you want to be in that stance. So how are we doing? Are we at 10,000 yet? Yes, we got over a stack. Great. So I can actually go over here to the unloading machine. And just do a unload dino, distribute items. And he should be empty, except for the seeds, of course, because I don't have a seed set up as a thing. And we'll level up your weight and then start leveling your melee damage. And I'll dump all the seeds off in here. And you should be done for a while. Where's my... Did I put them off in here? Yep. I was wondering where my things went. They should be picked up, you know? Alright, so let's dump this in here. It takes a little bit longer. You would get a wood a lot faster with a mammoth, but I like having the beaver personally as a thing. It's just a personal choice personally. But eventually I do, if I just go and get a lot of wood, I'll go and tame a mammoth. Which we probably might eventually do with this, with the with the mainly wood buildings we're going to be making with the tree house. So yeah, we'll probably eventually get it. So did we stack this up? We got pretty close to a full bin here. I knew it held like around 15,000. So got enough wood for a while. Got some thatch. 8,000 thatch. Fiber is actually kind of low. We could just go and find a moss chops. I don't mind doing that. I would do a dino finder on that though, if I was going to do that. Let's see, a moss chops. 157 of them out in the world. Yep, over here on the island. Okay. So let's go and see. We're going to have to find out what he wants. Moss chops are a different tame. We may not even be able to get this one. I don't even know if I can pick this one up either to bring it back. It just depends on what he wants. The way moss chops works is they want a specific thing, and you have to give it to them to tame them. And you have to have it in your last hotbar slot. So it would have to be in the 0 hotbar. and then you have to, it has to be what they want. And also, it's not guaranteed they will tame up, so you may have to have multiple of it. Sometimes it's really hard to get what they want. Like sometimes early on, they would want prime meat. You don't have prime meat. It's a lot easier in Ascended with the baby dinos because you find a baby dino, kill it, you can harvest prime meat from them. Just got to be careful because the parents will be pissed off at you, of course. But yeah. Let's see if we can get this moss chops if it's at a decent. It's got what it wants decently. I can give it like rare flowers. Sometimes it wants rare flowers. Sometimes it's going to want some freaking weird things. Like this one wants a giant bee honey. That's not something we want. So, yeah. So we're just going to... The reason why I'm killing it is not because it pissed me off, even though it did do that. The reason why I'm killing it is because it'll... it means that something can spawn over here. And it'll spawn from a list. Can we, like, pick... I guess I should try picking this up to see if I can do this. I can. All right. I kind of screwed it up. I don't know why it did this. I've never actually seen this happen, so... Can I harvest it from down here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, just to get it a deal. But there is, like, one over here that's 142. I might be able to get. But also, Tagus also has a special thing. If you saw it in the upper right corner after I killed the moss chops and started eating on it, the Argentavis has a thing where when you take something apart, if you kill a dino and take it apart with a Argentavis, it gets what's known as rapid regeneration buff, which just fills its health up rapidly. That's why they're one of the good things around getting things here. Oh, it's a baby moss chops. 142. Where's its parent then? Because wherever its parent is, we could... I mean, it could be... The parent could be dead if, like, either Raptor got it or Diophilophus got it. So we could just tame this... I could have killed its parents last episode. I don't think so. I don't think I killed any moss chops last episode. No, it says it's got a parent around. If it didn't have a parent around, it wouldn't have the baby icon on it. Oh, here it is. So what do you want? You want prime fish meat. Okay, that's not going to work. I can tell you what can work is... that, and then I can come over here and just tame you. Come here. Server quit. There you go. Alright, so I'll just do this real quick on this parent here. So, as you know, this little moss chops is level 140. Why is its baby 142? It's got a mutation on it, which is not the greatest thing for to have on a moss chops, but it is what it is. We should have went in my inventory. Yes, I do. Really? You sure? You sure you want this? Because I can give you a little something if you want it. Give me a second to reload. I can give you like one of those to the face. You can have that to the face. You sure? Didn't think so. Think I'll just harvest you guys up. Thank you for the fresh meat and the hide. It's nice of you. Boy, I'll give some meat here. Am I gonna break my tool before I harvest you up? Also, am I even getting anything for you? Let me turn that off. There we go. I had to crouch down. Then it started giving me things. There we go. Alright, where's my Argon Davis? There you are. I don't need to harvest that. I just need to go this way. Alright, so we can go back over here. It's going to take us a little bit. We do have... It is a baby moss shop, so it's going to take a little bit for it to get ready for us. But I can also do this and throw it off into the terminal. With it off into the terminal, it will do things for us. It'll produce poop, but it should also mature in here faster, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see real quick. Give me a minute to see what this is going to do, because this, like I said, this should give us. Yeah, it is. The baby is going up. It doesn't tell me its imprint though. Now juvenile. Male. One mutations from a maternity line. Wonder what the mutation would be. Yeah, I'm not sure what the it doesn't tell me its status for imprinting, which is a little weird. Wants care in 10 minutes. Okay. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to just stay right there. You should be okay. Like there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring you back inside. Because you're going to be kind of small when you come out. There we go. I was throwing an empty ball. Alright, give me a point into stamina. What's your stamina? Okay, we finally got to 400 stamina. I'm going to throw the meat off in here to spoil, because I don't need it. Okay. Deposit. Take this back out. All right. So we got a mouse shops for fiber harvesting now, which is cool. Could have went with the Therizinosaur, but we'll just go with our little buddy, the mouse shops here. Think of it is he doesn't need a saddle either. You can just ride him around bareback. So 854. We're gonna have to stick around for him. Oh, we got a pretty good bit of hide here. Of course, our wool is pelt and stuff is not high because we haven't been farming it. Got 400 chitin. No sap, of course, because we haven't done tree taps yet. 21 angler gel, which we got out of a drop, if I remember correctly. Let me throw this up in here and grab another one out. Also this one, set this to low as well, so I don't blind myself. I'm trying to think of what we should do next while we're waiting on this. We have to do something around here because I don't want him to, like, be waiting too long. Oh, also we need to feed him. Where's some, things at? We'll just feed him some of these. Give you that so you don't starve to death because he had no food. I just caught him just in time, I think. Because his health was going down pretty rapidly there. We almost lost him. That's the one thing I don't usually remember is I also have to feed the babies. When you tame something, it's different. You want to drain their food and then feed them. With the babies, you want to feed them so they don't die. It's a little bit different. I think I'm going to go and do some metal mining real quick while I'm waiting on this guy to mature. Well, I think the server just went down because I can't access anything. So that sucks. I wonder if we're going to lose our tame here. I can access this one. I can't access this. It won't let me. I can pick it up. Put it back down. Okay. That's Arknights, I guess. So yeah, I was going to look at fixing this. I have everything I need to fix it. Great. All right. Let's go and do some things here. So you got 5 more minutes. Okay. Let's go do some mining here real quick. The metal ore over here. How are you doing for food, RG? Yeah, you got stuff in your inventory. I thought you would have. Also, make a new folder. New folder button. There it is. Call it VS. Call it VS. Accept and throw your meat in there. That way, visual storage won't take that out. And let's raise your weight. 1500. Yeah, okay. I want to get to around 2000 weight. I personally just like having really high weight on my dinos. It's just a thing I like. Unless I'm going to be using them in combat, and then it's melee damage, health, of course. Alright, so quick metal run here. Also, if I'm not mistaken, that timer is was a real life timer countdown for the baby maturation. Not in-game time. Because it would take hours if it was in-game time, because I have it set to days last a lot longer. I think I have it set to, like, double. So days last twice as long. Nights pass actually faster. I have set up for nights to pass faster. So I think it's about, I don't know, a minute and 15 or so before a minute goes by in game. Just going to break this one, and then we're going to head on back. 500 should be more than enough for a little bit. Sit on back, check on our baby, and see if it wants what it wants, if it's ready for imprinting. And for something like a moth house, you don't have to imprint it at all. An advantage to imprinting it, though, is it does more damage. I think is one of the things imprinting does. I think it increases its base health and its damage. So the damage would be good for your harvesting. So it does help. It just, you do not need it at all. I'm just going to do it because I can. So just going to do it. I just don't know what it's going to want. It can want various things here. Let me jump this off in here, off in here. Should be able to unload our Argentavis here. Distribute the items. And if we check his VS, yeah, his meat is still there. Thank you. Let's fly up here out front and land over right here. All right. So, are you ready for imprinting? Nope. You want a minute and 30. About a minute and 30. Okay. So, this should be ready for me to turn on to get the metal melting. Nope. Oh. Hold on. Did I... Metal ore bin, obsidian ore bin. Where did they go then? Did they go off in here? Yes, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, if I don't need charcoal, I'm gonna have to take these up then. Okay. So let me take these up. So that should be those in here, right? Yeah. The AA, I think the AA is having more priority than the others right now, so I don't really need these anyway unless I'm, need to do the other thing. 13 seconds. Let's see, anything else real quick? Nope, we're just waiting on the baby. All right. So what you gonna want, friendo? So Mouse Shelter to go to walk with you. Okay, so we just make him follow us and we just walk around. You ready? You coming? Here he comes. Come on, Mouse Chops. You can do it, Mousy. Not really, huh? Just switch this to manual so he can just follow me. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, back this way. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. He really can't come down. What is this? Dude, come here. You're being ridiculous right now. All right. There it goes. Yep. You went on a walk. You're special. You're special, Mr. Moss Chop. All right. Set this back to automatic. Okay. So let me dump him off in here. And he'll just mature in here. So he's not going to be in any danger. All right. So the next thing to do today, what time is it? It's 36 minutes. Okay. So yeah, we got enough time. Let's go see if we can find like an ankylosaurus or something. Not totally I can't remember. We saw some before. I just don't remember where they are now off the top of my head. Um, oh, my thing is off. I turned it off. That on. So what are you? Stimberry seeds, some fiber, some meat, and some master cloth boots. Nothing I want. Yeah, I'm not totally sure where to go to get an Ankylo. Doedicurus is also something to look for. We could go to the red. I think there would be off down in the red forest, I think there would be some Doedicurus at least. Probably on the edge. I'm not sure. I remember watching somebody when they were playing it on Survival Evolved one time, and they found their they had a pretty high level Doedicurus out of the red forest area. So yeah, let's just head down this way. Oh, I need to clear the dino finder. I don't need a mouse chops stuff anymore. Okay. Y'all's a little bit stuck. I mean, I think it'll be fine over here. Maybe some compies, a Diplo, but I don't think there's like a raptor or anything around. So you just stay here. An Ascendant Plumus Scorpus saddle. I don't want to use... I don't think you can use the pistol underwater. So that's why I switched to the crossbow, because I think you can on the crossbow. Not sure. I don't need a lance. I'm not ever going to use that. That's a Parasaurus saddle. Yeah, I'm not going to use that either. So I'm not even... There's nothing really in there for me. Ooh, there's a Tech Triceratops. I could use the stuff from him. Trying to get onto the side of him. And my Argentavis is not really set up for damage right this second. It's got like 580 health left, so... not much left. There it goes. I don't know how the Argentavis would do harvesting this, so I'm going to harvest it myself. By having a tech Triceratops would be kind of cool. I want the electronics more. Let's get some oil as well out of it and scrap metal as things. And let's level up again. So where am I on the map? I am heading in the correct direction. Okay, so just keep on going this way. We could check out things as we go by to see if there's anything around in the areas, like a Doedicurus or an Ankylosaurus or something. Seems to be beavers here. There's a beaver dam. So 130 Castrodus, so be kind of a little bit difficult to take those out if I wanted to get the beaver dams. Pretty easy way, you know, if you want to. Couple more baby Castrodus. I win. A bunch of silica pearls in there as well. Alright. We pissed them off enough, I think. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's go back to going this way. Also, the reason I dumped that level 20 off the side of the cliff is because it's a level 20 and I didn't want to... Maybe it'll get eaten or something, or I don't know, with it down there while it tries to get back to where it wants to be. Bunch of trees here, so that's kind of makes it hard to see if there's anything around it I want. Is that a saber tooth? I know there's a parasaur and some diplos, but I thought there was also like a saber tooth or something. Don't know. Whatever it was got eaten by the diplos. So I don't think it was a saber tooth. I think it would have won maybe. There's an iguanodon. What level are you? You're level 60. Tritops, diplos. Petrodon Island here, it looks like. Ichthyosaurus Island as well. Check out the base around these small lands and things. I have no idea what that sound. Oh, that's the bat sound. Why there's a bat there? I have no idea. There's a Puma Scorpius right there as well. So that's interesting. So let's get over here and follow the coastline a little bit and see what we can find here. Like I said, I saw dodecaruses at least over here. So that would take care of our stone issue. Well, if we had a stone issue, we kind of really don't, but we're going to need stone anyway, so might as well. Is that a is those Pelagornises? Yes. Okay. Too bad they're way over the water. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? No, don't get in the water with it, whatever it is, because it might eat us. That's a big ass shadow. That's like bigger. That's not that's not a Basilosaurus, I don't think. That's something else. I don't think it's a Mosasaurus or something. Those are deeper down usually, right? Ooh, I would love to have that Pelagornis over there. That gold Pelagornis is kind of cute. Nice and gold and everything like that. Level 50 though. Let's get over here and see what we can see. Find us some Doedicurises. Got a Sasquatch man. What was those games? Gigathorthus or Gigathopicus or something like that. Is that a bear? That's a dire bear. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to want one of those eventually. Use him to gather honey. It's another dire bear. 135 dire bear. I think the dire bear is going bye-bye. Because it getting attacked by some, what you call it. Oh, Decatatosaurus baby. Interesting. Gigathorses or whatever baby. Went to level 20 bear. Level... Oh, those Gallimimuses. I thought they were iguanodons. Gallimimuses. That's a Carnotaurus, level 50. I'm not worried about you. I'm also listening for the sound of the Dodicarus. They do a kind of sound. There's a terror bird. A couple of terror birds. More terror birds. Chasing down a meal. Couple of Carnotauruses. I mean, there could be changes in spawns and things between Ascended and Evolved, so I'm not sure if I'll find one doing it like this, but we'll just do a coastline flyby anyway and see what's around. Try not to get pounced on the Thylaco from the trees if we can. Question, what was that? Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell that was at the cliff. I thought it may be like a cave entrance or something that just goes down, down, down. Don't have much time left in this episode, but we can keep on looking around and everything. Till it's time. Terror bird again? No, that's one of the deals, but it's getting chased by, I think, a terror bird. There's a Bear War 25. I think he's going to get eaten by 2 terror birds. At the end of this episode, we might just look on the Dino Finder, and wow, that's beautiful. Of course, it's going to get eaten, but it's really beautiful. But we could look on the Dino Finder just to see where they would be. I'm not going to look for a specific level. I just want to see their concentration area. Really is what I'm looking for. I think that's another dire bear, right? No, it's Gigantotherus is getting terrorized by some terror birds. Of course. Terror birds are all over in here. So we're going to have fun when we get over here. Same with the damn Thylacos as well. That's going to be a trip. I usually don't go through the redwoods, especially on the island, because I don't want to get pounced on for my flying mount and taken to the ground and eaten. Because that's a thing that can happen. So yeah, it's gonna be a trip once we get to that point where we're over here and going through looking for a good base location, because I don't want to just get like a couple of trees close together, which is what I'm looking for. I also want, kind of, if I can find it, a decent view as well. If I could find a set of trees near a waterfall, that would be great, like that over there. Would be one of my locations I would definitely go check out. No Dodicaruses, but didn't think I would find any, really. Ooh, excuse me, tired. It's July 4th, and I've been napping on and off all day. Carnotaurus, level 90. I think that's a Microraptor. Yeah, I thought that what that was. A couple of Microraptors right there. So if you're thinking about sitting down, don't. Yeah, there might be some in the more rocky areas off in the Red Forest here. But there could also be some off in the volcano area where we found RG Tavis here. So I hear one. You're right there. I see you. You're level 100. Well, you're coming with me. All right, so we found one. Let's see if we can find a better. So this is kind of what I was talking about, what I would do is if I found something, I would use, if I found something, I would use this to find better, basically. But I would also use it to find, if I just could not find one, I would use it to find out where they are. Not looking for level specifically. So there's a 145 directly across from us. Further inland is some 140s. So 140 over here. So I guess we could go get that 145 instead. So there's some up in here. None any in the obsidian area. So it's all off in this area. The redwood forest and up in whatever that is. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to drop you off and we're going to go see about grabbing this 145. If we can get to it without getting thylacode. I'm just going to go and pick it up and take it back to base, just like we did the beaver, because it's the easiest way to tame the small tames if you can pick them up with an Argentavis. Right here. How you doing? I'm here to pick you up. Nope, I missed. There we go. I got you. All right, let's head back to base. We did pretty good today. We got a Doedicurus, we got a beaver, we got a moss chops actually as well. So we got like 10. We got over a stack of wood, which is 10,000 for me with my mods on. Yeah, I want to say we did really really good here with our deal. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm not going to make it back before I run out of stamina, so I need to find a place to put him down. But everything's really far away. The closest shelf I see is like right here. I don't want to put him on the rocks. I would like to put him on the rocks, but it's too rocky. So I think actually the best thing I can do... I'm worried about him going into the water, though. Worried about him going into the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him like on the edge of the coast here. Try and put him on the edge of the coast here. Don't go into the water. Come on, man. Don't go into the water. Okay, 2,000 weight. Right. We missed. Turn back around. Try again. There we go. All right. I think we should have enough stamina now to get back to base. Also, real quick, we'll clear the dino finder so his little thing is not jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. There's some sharks there trying to eat the Pelagornis there. That's going to be a cycle of life for him. All right, so we're going to get this Doedicurus back. I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to get this Doedicurus back, and I'll tame it while you're here, and then we're going to end the episode. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, here we are in our final approach. Over Doedicurus, right there. You are set to be passive. Okay. All right, Mr. Doedicurus, let's see what you got here, okay? Pop you in the butt. There you go. All right. So, Mr. Doedicurus, you are a level 145. Doedicurus, level 145. You would like 4 regular kibble. Really? All right. Well, let's see if we can get that for you. Regular kibble. I can get 1 for you. Takes 50 metal. I need to go get some more metal real quick. Okay. Well, let's go get some more metal then. That's a beautiful Ichthyosaurus right there. Nice and pink and everything. But we're here to go get some metal real quick. Not get an Ichthyosaurus. He should be tamed for a little bit. Well, not tamed, but knocked unconscious for a little while. Enough for me to come over here and grab like an ore node or something. So it takes 50 metal for deal, so I need 150 more metal to get all of my things I want. To get all the kibble. Enough for a little bit. I might, in between this episode and the next episode, do some more metal farming. Get like a pretty good bit off into our kibble vending machine, and then some more for making things. Go get Mr. Doedicurus. It is a male, so need a name for a Doedicurus now. We need a name for the Argentavis. We need a name for the Moth Chops. We need a name for the Doedicurus. Our Argentavis here is female. If you don't name the Argentavis, I will name it what I always name my first Argentavis, which is Angie. Because I usually get a female. Don't always, but I usually get a female. Um, Let me real quick. Here we go. This off in here. More, please. All right. Mr. Dodicarus. Put one of these in here and make you eat it, and then split one off and put in there. Split one off, put in there. Split one off and put in there. There you go. How you doing there, Dodicarus? So, need a name for our male Dodicarus here. Of course, we could just name him Rocky if we want to be. That's what I would name him. But if you don't want to, we got a little Dodicarus here we need to name. Also, we got our gold tame. I was talking about getting that gold Pelagornis. It would be nice. We now have a gold Dodicarus. We could call him Goldie, if you wish. All right, so let's see. One more thing before we go. We need to make him a saddle, if we can. One Dodicarus saddle, please. And also, what do I use for holding kibble? Okay, we would need these jars, and we would need one for each one. Okay. Anything else like these? Nope. It looks like the only thing we can put those in is the glass jars. Okay. All right. So that's a thing we need to be aware of. Just, I'm kind of going to want to at least hold stuff, so. All right, Mr. Dodicarus, here is your saddle. And have some weights. Keep in mind. And we have us a Dodicarus, which we can roll out. Autobots roll out with our little Dodicarus here. These even be taken apart. Nope. Those can't be taken apart. I think this rock can, though. 93, 168, 262, 345, 437, 531, 618, 701, 789, 879, 970, 1045, 1119, 1191, 1281, 1364, 1463, 1556, 1631, 1729, 1808, 1896, 1992, 2076, 2160, and 2180 as our last thing. So drop him right there, and we can just unload the dyno and deposit, and he's done. Let me level him up. Yep, he leveled up pretty good bit. I'm going to want him to get to at least 1,000, and then we start increasing his weight. I mean, his melee damage. All right, and I'm going to hold on to Dodicarus right now because we're going to be doing some stone farming for sure next episode. But we also need to go out and find the Ankylosaurus next for our metal farming. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope y'all had a nice time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is, in y'all's part of the world.